Imagine a creature that can generate electricity strong enough to light a bulb and use it to hunt in the dark. It's not a robot. It's an electric eel. This isn't just a cool trick. It's survival strategy. In the murky waters of the Amazon, visibility is low and prey is scarce. The eel needs a way to find what it's after. This current doesn't just stun prey. It also helps the eel navigate its environment. It can sense the voltage changes in the water, like a natural sonar system. But the eel's power goes even further. It can generate a high-voltage shock to paralyze larger prey, or a lower voltage to communicate with other eels in the dark. It's a master of bioelectricity, an animal that harnesses the power of electricity to survive, hunt, and even interact with its environment in ways we're only beginning to understand. So what exactly are we talking about? We're discussing the electric eel's unique ability to generate and use bioelectric fields to hunt. These aren't just random sparks, they're carefully controlled voltages. These fields are created by specialized organs in its body, called bioelectric organs. They're made up of thousands of electrocytes, each acting like a tiny battery. But it doesn't stop there. The eel also uses its electricity to sense its surroundings. It can detect the faintest changes in the electric field, like the movement of a fish nearby. This is more than just a tool for hunting. It's a sophisticated sensory system that helps the eel navigate, communicate, and even find mates in the murky waters of its habitat. You might not realize it, but the electric eel's hunting strategy has inspired some of the most advanced technology we use today, from medical devices to robotics. Scientists study these electric pulses to better understand how to control and manipulate electrical signals in the body for treatments like nerve regeneration and pain management. The eel's ability to generate such powerful electricity without harming itself is a puzzle that could lead to breakthroughs in energy storage and bio-inspired engineering. By understanding how this creature evolved to master electricity, we're unlocking new ways to harness energy in ways that are both efficient and sustainable. The electric eel isn't just a marvel of nature. It's a hidden teacher in the classroom of biological innovation, waiting to share its secrets. The story of the electric eel begins in the murky waters of the Amazon, where it first evolved to thrive in an environment with little light and even less visibility. Early ancestors of the electric eel likely used weak electric pulses for navigation and communication, much like how modern fish use electroreception. By the time the electric eel reached its current form, it had become a master of the dark, using its bioelectric powers to hunt and defend itself. The science of bioelectricity has fascinated researchers for centuries, with early naturalists like Charles Darwin noting its strange power and mystery. Today, studying the electric eel helps us understand the full potential of bioelectricity and how life can harness electricity as a tool. Imagine a fish that can turn its body into a battery. It doesn't need a power outlet. It makes its own electricity. When it wants to catch dinner, it just turns on the power. The electricity shocks the water around it, making everything go still. The electricity is made in special cells called electrocytes. These cells are like tiny batteries lined up in a row. When the eel sends out a shock, it's like it's telling the world, "Hey, I'm here and I can zap you." And the best part? It doesn't even need a battery. It just uses the power of its own body to make the electricity. Before an electric eel strikes, it must first position itself in the water. It lies motionless, camouflaged against the riverbed, its body coiled like a spring, ready to unleash power. Its body is lined with thousands of specialized cells called electrocytes, arranged in long, stacked rows. These cells are the foundation of its electric power. The eel's nervous system is tightly integrated with these cells, allowing precise control over the timing and strength of the electrical discharge. It takes just milliseconds for the eel to prepare, a silent, calculated setup that sets the stage for its next move, its weapon waiting to be unleashed. The eel generates an electric field by pulsing its specialized organs, called electric organs, which are made of modified muscle and nerve cells. These organs act like biological batteries, sending out pulses of electricity that ripple through the water. These electric pulses are not random. They're precise and timed, designed to startle prey or disrupt their nervous system. The eel can control the frequency and intensity of the current to maximize its effectiveness. The electricity also helps the eel sense its surroundings. By measuring the distortions in the electric field caused by nearby objects, the eel can detect prey hidden in the dark or murky waters. Once the eel detects prey, it can use a second, stronger pulse to stun or paralyze it. This is known as the shocking phase, and it gives the eel a brief window to strike with its jaws. The entire process is a perfect blend of biology and physics, allowing the eel to hunt with incredible precision. Its electric powers are not just a tool, but an extension of its nervous system and survival strategy. Once the eel detects prey, it shifts its voltage to a high-frequency pulse, creating a complex electric field that ripples through the water. This pulse is more precise, allowing the eel to map the exact location of its target. These pulses cause minute vibrations in the water, which the eel's electroreceptors pick up, providing detailed feedback about the size, shape, and movement of the prey. This phase is all about control, using the electric field not just to find prey, but to manipulate it before the eel commits to a full strike. This clever twist in the eel's hunting strategy shows how bioelectricity is not just a passive tool, but an active and adaptive weapon in the eel's arsenal. Electric eels generate electricity using specialized cells called electrocytes, which are stacked like batteries along their body. These cells are arranged in thousands of layers, each contributing a small voltage that collectively creates a powerful electric field. Each electrocyte has an inner and outer membrane, with charged ions stored in the cell's interior. When the eel's nervous system sends a signal, these ions rush across the membrane, generating an electric current. This electric field can detect the movement and shape of nearby objects, acting like a natural sonar. The eel can even sense the electrical signals from other animals in the water, helping it locate prey in complete darkness. After discharging, the eel uses its electroreceptors to sense the weak electrical signals from stunned prey, allowing it to pinpoint and capture its meal with incredible precision. The study of electric eels has led to important insights in neuroscience and bioengineering, revealing how nature harnesses electricity for survival, communication, and navigation. Imagine a city with no lights, no traffic, no people, just a dark, silent world. Now imagine a creature that doesn't need the sun or moon to see. It uses its own electricity to light up the dark, to find prey, and to navigate its world. This is the eel's version of a flashlight. But instead of batteries, it uses specialized cells called electrocytes. These cells are like tiny batteries lined up in rows, each one contributing a tiny electric charge. The eel doesn't need eyes to see in the dark. It uses its own electricity as a sensory tool, feeling the world around it like a bat uses echolocation. It's a living, glowing sensor, powered by its own biology. This isn't magic. It's a biological marvel. The eel's ability to generate and sense electricity is a perfect example of evolution shaping life to survive in the most extreme conditions. In a way, the eel is like a living circuit. It generates, senses, and uses electricity as if it were built for it. And in doing so, it creates a world of light and life where none existed before. Before you go, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tell us in the comments what you'd like us to make next. We read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. Comment this emoji if you made it to the end.